Yo everyone, it's Kyle Gray. I'm here with your angel reading leading you up to the 19th of April. I'm on tour and I just arrived in Freiburg and in Germany. I was in Vienna last night in Austria. We had a brilliant time doing angel readings and really just sharing the angels. Today we just got here and unfortunately our luggage did not arrive with us. So I'm currently wearing the only clothes I have with me right now, and I'm hoping to have clean ones arriving later on because I am in running tights. How funny is that? So I might be on stage tonight in running tights, but I'm sure there's worse things happening in the world. So let's pick 3 angel cards leading us up to the 19th of April. Some guidance. Our first card represents our strength. Our second card represents our heart, and the third card is our challenge. The first, 3 archangels. The first card that comes up for us as our strength was actually our challenge in the last few weeks. Archangel Sandalphon, the miracle of prayer. This is the card that tells us that our strength is the fact that we are beginning to accept help from around us. The miracle of prayer always comes up to people when they're truly coming into a place of surrender. And that's really what prayer is. Prayer is not asking and waiting for an answer. Prayer is placing ourselves within the hands of the divine and within the hands of the angels and allowing them to guide us to where we need to be. The miracle of prayer is our strength, and that is a sign, a message that our prayers are being heard by the angels, and of course they are sending us an answer. They are sending us an answer. But one of the things that you are encouraged to do with this being your strength is stop looking for an external answer, but look for an internal one. It feels like the angels are sending us guidance on an internal level that we can access, and it's really just down to our willingness to listen to that guidance. The miracle of prayer is saying that our prayers have been heard, they are being answered, and it feels like this is a card that clears the way for true miracles to happen. Our heart card is Archangel Metatron, and that is Sandalphon's twin. So the first thing we really have to acknowledge is these twin brother cards have come up in our vlog this week, and it shows a major balance. It also shows teamwork. Sandalphon and Metatron bring and harness the elements of heaven and earth. Sandalphon is said to come into our feet and help us harness the wisdom of the earth that we walk on. Metatron brings the wisdom of the divine, and it's almost as if they come in and they draw within to us, into our heart, the wisdom of the heavens and the wisdom of the earth. Because Clear Your Vibes is the heart card of our reading this week, it basically says our heart is removing any of the barriers, anything that's standing between us and love. That's what A Course in Miracles teaches us to do. It's all about, instead of seeking for love, but removing all the barriers within ourselves that stand against it. And as Clear Your Vibes comes up as our heart card this week, it means that we are clearing our heart. We are really preparing our heart to receive the wisdom, the guidance, the reassurance, the love that we need in our lives to feel more complete. One of the things that Clear Your Vibes does when it comes up in the heart center is it says everything that we are looking for, all the guidance, the love, the support that we are searching for in our life is already within our hearts, and it's waiting for us to arrive. Now, I believe that's exactly where your angels are. Your angels are not beings that are external to you. They are beings that move through you. And I believe that their guidance is waiting within the cave of your heart. And when you can clear your vibes, clear your space, clear everything that surrounds you, and just really allow yourself to move into the silence of your heart, then you'll be really open to receiving the answers to your prayers. And that's why these cards are really working together this week. Our challenge card is spiritual gifts. And when Archangel Raziel, spiritual gifts, comes up as our challenge card, it basically says a part of us is sometimes trying to figure out what the big spiritual lesson is behind this, or what the big spiritual lesson is behind that. And although that's really cool, one of the things that spiritual gifts says is stop trying to look so deep. Stop trying to figure an answer behind every situation or everything that goes wrong in your life, and just accept that you're moving forward with grace. So really the guidance, the challenge this week is to stop figuring out things. Stop trying to figure out what's happening, what's going to happen next, and what's going to happen after that. It's more, place yourselves within the divine, surrender to the divine, clear space within yourself to listen to the divine. Stop trying to figure out what the next step is. Let the divine lead you forward. And stop trying to figure out what the big spiritual lessons are behind everything that's gone wrong. Sometimes we don't need to know that. We just need to trust that we are moving forward to our greatest good. And that's this week's guidance. Trust that you are moving forward to and in your greatest good. Let's close this week's session with reading the 3 prayers. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. That's this week's guidance. I hope you have a wonderful week. Namaste.